Hello, I'm writer Greg, and I wanted to take a quick minute to explain how I use my timer for my writing sprints. And so what you're seeing right now is a little bit of Gregception, where we're going into the infinite loop, but I want to be able to show you what I'm doing on my screen to be able to use what's called Snaz. Snaz, as you can see here, let me just put it in the middle, is a Windows-only desktop application that creates text files that can then be used by OBS and other streaming platforms, I believe, to be able to display a timer on your screen. So the way to find Snaz is just open up some, so just SNAZ and the Snaz timer, and you'll find the thing called Snaz GitHub. And then here you will then be able to download and install Snaz, which I've already done. So I'll just put that in the chat for those who you'll then be able to see it over on the far side, github.com, Jimmy Applet, Snaz, Wiki. All right. So the benefit of using Snaz is that it is separate from OBS. So if you have a problem with OBS, it won't, if it lags or anything like that, it won't affect your timer. Also, you will not need to worry about switching scenes between the different timers, between different scenes, because it won't mess up your timer. So as you can see here, there's 7 of me, huh? Gift of Gabby. Ooh, sorry, I'm sorry. Not really. Okay, so I use the timer in 2 different ways. The first one is my stream starting. And you can't see me right now, but this text right here in the middle where it says stream starting is actually a countdown timer that I have. Go back to the main tablet. Let's go back to, so how I have that set up is on the first tab here in the bottom section, count down to a specific time. I count down to today's date, day, month, year, and then the time. So 050000, that is 5 o'clock in the morning. And then when the message is done, it says stream starter. And also, I only have the stream starts in minutes and seconds. So I don't have like days or anything like that. So for tomorrow, what I would do is I would put this as 17, and then I could start it. And then you can see here it says stream starts in 52 minutes and 50 seconds. But that what it really means, it's starting in 21 hours and 52 minutes and 43 seconds. And so when I go back to the stream starting, I now have the countdown to the next top of the hour because I'm only displaying minutes and seconds. And how I do that, let me go back to the, okay, so, and then I can just go back to Snaz and turn that, I will stop that. And of course, then that ends. And the text file here is it. I was able to pick snaz/textfiles.countdown. So if I go to that on the C drive, I go to Snaz, and this is where it installed, and then I go to text files. Okay, and so here are the different text files that it created. And if I look at countdown.txt, well, it's nothing because I turned the timer off. And so what happens is that it actually changes the file every single second. So it's kind of weird that way. Okay, so here's the time, 7:08 in the morning and 50 seconds. I'm going to open it again. 57 seconds. Open it again. 7:09:01. So you can see every time that a second ticks by, this file is changed. And so when I come over here to the chrono, I can do the chrono down or the chrono up, depending if you want a countdown or a timer. So what I do here is for my sprint, I click the start button. I have it set for 10 minutes and 20 seconds because sometimes it takes a second or two for it to display. And so let me go back here. All right, so you can see in our wonderful Inception view, I can stop it, it disappears. I start it, but see, it took about 2 seconds because I set it for 10:20. It actually came up at 10:18. So I could change this to 10:22, stop that, start it, and then it will start roughly 10:20. And that allows people to have a bit of a countdown to get ready for the content. Now, what I do here on OBS specifically, let me unlock this. Oops, let me unlock it. So here I can select it, and now let me edit this. Or just double click. Oh, come on. Sprint countdown. Let me get my properties. Properties. All right, so here I have my font set up. I have it read from file. So this is just a regular text attribution. I browse, I selected the file, I have enabling, there's no text transformation. And the most important thing is I have it reading from a file as opposed to another, like my other footer, where's my current project? There we go. Current project, also a task. I look at the properties and it's just the regular text. I could read from file or not, but I don't. Okay. And so this way, when you are able to read from file, I can go to any other screen. Like I have my camera and chat. Well, that doesn't have it. Well, here's the main view. If I go to intermission, I don't have a microphone set up on my intermission, so it goes quiet. The countdown still happens, so I can leave. And I can come back and the same file is consistently being updated, so I don't have to worry about starting and stopping the timer within OBS. All right. And so that's how I use the Snaz countdown timer in two different ways. A countdown for my stream starting based on a specific time, and then also a manual start of a timer that goes off. There are other programs out there that will automatically start and stop your timer for me. Personally, I like to start my timer when I'm ready to start it so that it doesn't interrupt the flow of the conversation that may be happening, and it works better for the redemption of sprint takeovers and article reviews. And I can always rapidly adjust the time. For example, say I forgot to start the timer. Oh, wait, there's about 5 minutes left because I skipped half of it. I can start it, and then boom, the timer starts roughly halfway through. And then I can just quickly change it back for the next sprint, and there I am again at the sprint timer. All right. So thank you so much. I hope that helped with the understanding of the Snaz desktop application that I use and how I use it in my writing sprints and also in my streaming setup. Thank you so much. I'm writer Greg. Hope to see you soon.